Hmm. Testing. Okay, everything is working, it looks like. And the music started. Nice. That's a good way, good sign to start the stream, I guess. So hello everyone. And today we're playing Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, so last time we finished Industria, which is like an indie title that was like inspired heavily by Half-Life 2, and it was very interesting, but at the same time very messy experience. And I kind of saw it after that stream, and I mentioned on that stream that maybe maybe it's good to try something else, something different, for the sake of contrast. And well, I think the best contrast can be provided by some modern stellar AAA title, and I think Marvel's Guardians fulfills this role quite perfectly, I would say. I played this game. I've played this game before. I think it was like last winter when it came out, basically. I think, or maybe like not a long time after it came out. And yeah, this I think this is one of those AAA titles that is praised by everyone in one, to at least some capacity, right? Usually lots of AAA titles, they have let's say like Ubisoft games, they have a bit of a shaky reputation, you could say, for a bunch of reasons. But this one, I think people accept it pretty warmly, at the very least. And this game also, the way it's structured, it's very linear. The level design in this one is very linear, and my experience in level design, as a level designer, like let's say World War Z or my Quake maps, I am basically the most experienced with linear spaces and linear levels. So this is kind of one of the reasons why I enjoy this game a lot, because this is just kind of like this my thing, you can say. I'm not really like open world person, so yeah, there are like a bunch of problems with streaming this game. One of the reasons is that it features a lot of copyright sort of music, I guess you can say. So there is this little sign that says the streaming mode is on. I'm glad that they actually have this option for streamers. Yeah, so there is still music, there is still alternatives, but we're gonna miss on some hits, which is which sucks. Like music is one of the not maybe not the biggest, but one of the big appeals of this game. So this is one thing, and second thing that is kind of awkward. We'll see if it will work out properly or not. That there are a lot of talking in this game. This is impressive looking. Hello, zombie. Yeah, this one is definitely the most beautiful we've seen so far. Yeah, there is a lot of talking between characters in this one, and I turned down the sound, so hopefully it won't be a big problem. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, I guess. I'm not sure if I will stream it only like once or twice. Oh, there's another one. I want to see like basically two levels. Like the introduction, the tutorial one, we'll go through it, and then the second level, because I love it so much. Yeah, and after that we'll see. I'm not gonna finish this one, I think. We'll probably like switch after finishing the second level to some other game. Okay, let's start. Yeah, this one the save is just I checked that everything works on stream well. So let's just overwrite it. I'll say it's kind of awkward how the streaming mode on sign is constantly displayed, it looks like. By the way, if the music or the sounds are too loud, please tell me. Yeah, so this is, I guess, the beginning, you can say. I don't know. Damn, this music is loud. Even so, I kind of turned it down a little bit. Yeah, this is how we start, which is this is definitely not what you expect, right? Especially like if you've seen screenshots or trailers of the game. This first-person perspective. Yeah, one thing that kind of sucks. I don't really know very well this the music of the time period. I'm like very illiterate of American culture, of this time that the game tries to like emulate, recreate, right? So I can't really appreciate this game to its fullest because my foreign background, but the music is good. Music is definitely good. So we can look at a bunch of stuff. And we can even read if we want. Nah, too boring.
Hey, birthday boy. I wonder you can hear me. Is that your new tape? Star-Lord. Who's the guy with the scary eyes?
He doesn't have a name. He's one of the space riders.
I like her watches.
He's not scary.
I like the design.
Your space rider certainly got his hands full. Pretty far out.
Nobody says far out anymore, Ma. Ma.
What?
Nobody says far out anymore.
Oh, well, your mom does. Maybe we should see if we could get tickets to see them live.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Your mom may not look it, but I was quite the rocker when I was your age. Your father and I would just lie on the hood of my old Chevy and listen to Black Sabbath and...
You like Black Sabbath?
Like I said, your mom's cooler than you think. Oh, we'd look up at the stars and he'd tell me all about the places he'd been.
Mom?
How about some cake, huh?
Yeah, I'll be up in a sec.
You said that 15 minutes ago. If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Hey, watch the hair.
Oh! Peter! talked about you leaving your toys on the floor.
It's not a toy, it's an action figure.
More like an action landmine. Stab your foot. I will.
He doesn't even... Never mind.
13 whole years. Look at you. Where does time go?
I'll be up in a sec, I promise.
Right.
Okay, let's get out of bed. We have a job to do. Yeah, okay, so low-key your mom kind of hot. She's cool and hot, that's for sure. I guess one thing that this game is like universally praised for is its writing. It's won like an award on the Game Awards in like the best writing or something. And some people got kind of mad about this fact simply because there was also Psychonauts, I think, among the minis. But honestly, I think this game deserves it. This game is actually pretty good, I would say. It's definitely one of the strongest features, I would say. Not that we'll be focused on writing, so. Yeah, I hope the music is not too loud because it is a little bit hard to hear myself actually, but okay, so oh, it's damn. I just want to vibe to this music. It's about right? Okay, thank you. Yeah, so now the game, like, we can finally play, and it is interesting way to start from with this flashback episode, right? we can roam around. We have this apartment that is which is very dense with details, right? And we can look at all sorts of stuff, all sorts of items.
I can't wait to play this. Maybe I can convince Annie to buy it with his paper out money.
Video game power, super max free. So we can look at stuff, and our character will comment when we do this from time to time, and it kind of gives vibes of strange games like Life is Strange, right? Which is like heavily focused on this exploration of those highly detailed spaces that have a very like strong personality to them, right? So
I gotta beat Janie's high score. This is embarrassing.
and another influence I guess you can kind of think about is just it's walking sims in general, right? Games like Gone Home, for example, that are basically also about this space exploration. So it's kind of interesting to see that a AAA game does this very indie stuff. You can argue, especially considering that it's not a game. It's like it's an action game basically. It's a third-person action shooter.
Might as well just peel the stickers off and put them in the right spot.
And we can even rotate items very awkwardly. It's just okay, let's put it away. I have functional mirrors. Okay, that's nice. And I would say that as a... Oh, wait a second. No, don't tell me this is the end. I can do 5x5 cube. Okay, this is kind of cool. I'm actually I never was good at doing this Rubik cube.
Peter Quill, wake up.
Holy crap, Drax. You gotta stop doing this, man. It's weird.
We are approaching the quarantine zone.
How long was I out for?
15,338 ticks.
That's very specific.
The betrayer is ready to begin her mission. She has requested your presence in the cockpit.
Gamora's on our side, Drax.
She is the spawn of my sworn enemy, a murderess and a traitor. I do not trust her.
Well, try. We're supposed to be a team.
I make no promises.
When I saw Drax in this game for the first time, I kind of wasn't sure about him compared to his design like in the films, right? In movies. But honestly, as I kind of started playing through this game and I finished it in the end, I think I prefer this Drax over the one that we have in movies. Kind of like the game's version. And here we are. As for Star-Lord, I mean, he's okay. He's okay. Let's put it this way. Okay, actually? I think we can. It's funny. I believe.
It ain't just a junkyard. The quarantine zone's the biggest
Ah.
piece of galactic war debris in the known universe. Just think of all the tech we can find.
Yeah,
It's only illegal if Nova Corps finds us inside, which they won't.
as I was mentioning, God, they just keep talking. They don't stop.
Come on. Am I the only one who ain't scared of the galactic police?
Whatever. Let's get out.
They ain't got the brains. Ha! Ah, there you are, Quill. Tell Groot to stop worrying about getting arrested. I'm not overconfident. I'm just the right level of confident.
Spook him.
Arrested? If they catch us, they'll shoot us on spot. Out here, on the frontier, cops don't have time to arrest people.
Relax, bud. Nova Corps ain't the type to shoot first. Arresting folks is their whole thing. That and silly helmets.
Okay, so this is our, I guess you can say it's like a hub area, even so technically it's not. Our like headquarters.
Gamora?
Up here, Peter.
God, please stop talking. Give me just some time. Yeah, so
Rocket! Did you bring back the docking chips you took from the alignment console?
I'll do it as soon as I reconfigure them.
You better not try to sell them off.
Not like I'd make any money. Things are so cheap they couldn't align two magnetized connectors.
yeah, the ship is pretty small. Like we have basically this main room, you can say, and it looks great, by the way. Like environment art. If this game has like any sort of any core sort of features that make it stand out, and one of them, let's say, it's writing, I would say the second one is environment art. It's just it's that great.
Oh, not again.
It is said that Lady Hellbender held her breath through 10 moons while riding across the stars on the back of a great horse. And when she arrived...
She exhaled, and the wind blew away the Shatari.
Indeed, it did.
If he realized
Drax! About Gamora.
Can this not wait, Peter Quill? I am readying my body for battle.
You know we're supposed to capture this monster, right? Not kill it?
Of course. But I suspect it will not go down without a fight.
cool it, Muscles. Lady Hellbender ain't gonna buy damaged goods.
I will aim to preserve the integrity of the beast as best I can.
Good.
Okay, well,
So Drax.
God,
excited to
they
meet your
just.
buyer after
Let's start the mission. Let's go to the first level.
Lady Hellbender is a legendary warrior.
Hey, that's my chair.
Oh. Then why aren't you in it?
I was, strategizing. It's one thing to get into the zone, but we still gotta catch that monster.
Right.
So did I miss anything?
Other than a ton of suspicious glares from Drax, not really. Now, if you're done strategizing, feel free to grab your seat. We're almost ready to go.
Okay, here we go. Rocket, Groot, Drax, get in here. We're going in.
We still have a few ticks before the next time window, actually.
The next one.
Nova Corps security grid resets every rotation. We want to be in and out before our code expires, or we'll get stranded.
If we wait for the next reset, we'll get a full rotation to do this. Nice.
Oh, why's the Novanet still up? Thought we were going in.
Well, it appears the assassin's contacts are as untrustworthy as the betrayer herself.
Oh, please don't tell me Gamora's backdoor codes are bust. We nearly went broke getting them.
The network
One interesting feature of this game that
just
we can't really skip cutscenes,
you can enter the sequence.
but we can skip like lines of dialogues,
That's it. 4 digits.
like in visual novel, which is a interesting way to handle it.
It's not that simple. The
Wait.
code only works on this date for this ship.
Oh, I get it. Gamora's codes are more like an encryption key of some sort, designed to integrate temporal coordinates and our ship's hard-coded serial into a local number generator.
Info gets in, digits come out.
4 of them.
Yeah.
Did I
Are
skip?
you having difficulties, Peter Quill?
Oh God, did I skip when she said the code? When they said
0451.
4, 5,
2,
no.
2, 1, 8.
No.
Do not confuse him, rodent.
I love this. I love that he tries to confuse.
Groot says it's taken a while.
This is
I can
great.
tell.
There.
I like this bit.
And we're in.
Incredible.
I realized there was so much stuff left after the war.
Restraint wasn't very popular in the Shatari army, especially with Thanos in charge.
It's probably all harmless now. I mean, Nova Corps had 12 years to get rid of the heavy-duty explosives, right?
That's why I like you, Quill. You're so pure. Oh, the wonderful and terrible things I could do with all this tech.
Stay focused, rodent. We do not come here to scavenge.
Why not? The Milano's weapon systems could use an overhaul. Plus, there's good money in it.
The beast that we seek is far more valuable to the monster queen of Seknov 9 than any illegally acquired salvage.
Whoa!
Place is really shifty.
I'm not seeing a monster, but that big cylinder up ahead looks like the mining ship Peter's friend said to look for.
Friend.
For a night. And you'll see the monster soon as we place Rocket's monster summoning thingies.
Flark, yeah. Groot, Quill, suit up. Team Rocket's up first.
I still do not understand why I must remain on board with the assassin.
Oh, because you're part of Green Team.
You assigned me to the team before you named it. My skin is not green. It's teal.
Teal. Listen, if we want to trick the monster into going inside that mining rig, we need to place thumpers on both sides. 2 sides, 2 teams.
And 2 clicks to the drop site. Ground's too unstable to land the ship, so you'll need to jump.
That's our cue. Let's go, Groot.
Don't worry! Once the thumpers are placed, we'll meet in the middle, and we'll capture the monster. Together.
Very well.
Take care of my baby.
It's a ship, Peter, not a child.
Oh, can you imagine?
Hey, starboard! Wrong way!
You guys sure you don't need help?
Yep, very sure. Focus on your own task.
Okay, so yep, this is our first tutorial level, and yeah, environment art in this one is pretty good.
Assassin has become insufferable.
Nah, it's totally safe. Now, can we please focus less on the toxic goo and more on all this cool war junk it's holding together? I didn't mean toxic. More, don't put it in your mouth toxic.
Settle an argument, rodent. What is this on
Okay, I'm just gonna talk over them. This will never stop. Unfortunately, they'll just.
Something without many
I think
questions in it.
they just. I don't know how many lines of dialogues they recorded, but
During the war.
it's just
Wonder if
they
still work.
even if you stay in one place. I tried once, like stay in one room like for 10 minutes, and they were just the characters just will keep talking, bring new topics, and it's insane. I can't even like try to imagine how many lines of dialogues they recorded in the end, like how big the sheets were, during production of the game.
Second one's this way.
I'm assuming you
And
have
how annoying it probably was also to script everything.
I know how to navigate a scrap heap.
To script all these dialogues too.
How many of these ships did you personally destroy, assassin?
In this massive junkyard, filled with debris from
The view is
both
great.
sides of
I
the
like
war.
it. Like,
Any day now, Star Pants.
if you
Of
wanna,
course he can hear me. He's just
like check out the sort of the latest
Being here definitely feels a little weird.
Yo, Quill,
example of
these
what
coordinates are so reliable.
is like an environment art in like in a AAA video game.
Crazy enough.
Marvel's Guardians is just you're probably the perfect pick in terms of like fidelity, in terms of like art direction. It's
I heard
just
Nova Corps once
it's all
wanted to
great.
cover entire planets in Nova, just like this place. Hostile ones, I guess.
Okay, so in the beginning they very conveniently give us
Probably become jailed.
like one of the most important resources, the components. not the most inspiring name, but whatever. And basically this is like our resource that allow us to get new skills in actually can we no, that's a different one. I guess we'll get to it later. But basically, those resources that allow us to get new upgrades. And
We ain't gonna get caught.
we also got a hint, a tutorial hint for
Nova Corps has more than 3 ships.
the wizard,
But they ain't half the space cops they once was. Can hardly keep their own peace without worrying about some.
which
bull
basically,
graveyard for war.
a very typical AAA mechanic for games that are very, have very again dense and cluttered environments that allow us to see important gameplay objects. And just in this case, it's not just gameplay stuff, but it's also
Works.
Sure, it works. I checked it right before we left.
Did you just put checked it in quotes?
we also can check out some
No.
parts of environments that tell us a little bit more about
Don't
this
worry,
world.
It's safe to walk on, mostly.
Give us a little bit
That's why
pieces of
Greenpeace on
lore
Milano.
for
Heck
those
of a lot more dangerous to fly around
hungry
here.
fans, I guess you can
heard
say.
that.
So that's kind of a neat feature of this wizard, you can say. It's it's even highlighted as lore, particle absorption array. And interactive important like objects they highlighted in different colors, so
I know the
Oh, that's pretty
monster is the
neat.
first priority. I'm just saying, if you see anything good along the way, pick it up.
yeah, but one thing that is just I am not really a fan of what this game does. Its controls is just very clunky. I don't know it's how Yeah, I think you can kind of notice this on stream, but in terms of like animations, it's just the character is awkward to control.
Strange. I have not encountered any corpses in the wreckage.
Probably got disintegrated when their ships went kaboom. Or the nanoresin absorbed them. Could explain its propagation. Or the closed atmosphere accelerates decomp, and any body is just dust by now.
I will require a vigorous scrubbing when this mission is complete.
I'm thinking that big cylinder thing is our rendezvous.
Yeah, that's the mining rig.
So weird seeing it all clustered together like this. Bits and pieces of a war that spanned the entire galaxy held together by pink goo.
Look at this big face.
Membrane-based nanoresin.
Beautiful.
Whatever. I'm just saying, it's a lot to take in.
Yeah, here we have a very classy approach to Vista through this very narrow, dark corridor that leads to this big reveal.
Thousands of worlds.
They kind of even overdid it by taking control from player and like, and you know, framing the camera just for a perfect shot.
Doesn't mean there wasn't good times along the way.
So just right from the start, we can definitely feel, we can sense that this is a AAA title. Which is again comparing, like, I think it's a nice contrast, right? Comparing to the like Industria that we played in the last few streams. And here we have a tutorial that teaches us how to jump.
Whoa! Look! Yellow and blue.
That we
Looks
can
like
do
an
it.
old Nova Corps frigate. Nice.
Come on, dude. People probably died on that ship.
Killjoy, why do you even bring us here if the place is so sacred? I can name at least a dozen planets with monsters on them. So why
Oh yeah, one thing
you
that
think it's to impress Gamora?
this game has is that you can actually
Serious intel I got from, shady sources.
you have a bit of
Oh,
a dialogue
we
options.
need a big break.
Like,
Aren't
you can
tired of
choose.
eating Yarrow root?
It's so mealy.
Listen, this
From
is
time
our
to time.
restricted zone.
Or
Whatever
you can just
monster
skip it, you
lives
can
here,
ignore it
nobody
completely.
else has one.
Lady Hellbender values rarity in her acquisitions.
Exactly.
And I like this mechanic a lot actually, because it's I think it's a nice way to kind of check on player, kind of like re-engage player
Know what it looks like.
during this very
Get that info while he was flirting
very
on
bland, you
tracks
can
the
say, gameplay
Looked
was
like
in
a
sequences
monster worth selling, and I wasn't flirting. I was drinking.
where we just walk through the corridor basically, and we listen to other characters talk to each other, right? It's not very interesting gameplay, but right, it's kind of easy for player to just space out during these sequences. And this mechanic that kind of ask you, hey, do you want to participate in dialogue? Do you want to say something? I think it's like a nice way to give players something to do, especially during those. There are, as you can see, there are characters talk on this game like all the time. So I think it's a neat mechanic. Do you always play as a Star-Lord? Yeah, it's the only playable character.
Just imagine what
Which
kind
is,
of masters the Chitauri had.
Oh god, I need to pause. I hopefully it's not very distracting when I talk over them talking to each other. And I guess it's one of the expectations from a game like Guardians is that you will be able to control different characters, right? That comprise this team. So in this case, it's you can only play as a Star-Lord, which I've seen some people getting disappointed because of that, and we will get to this later when the combat will begin, but the actual core gameplay, right? The whole action thing is I'll say probably one of the weakest parts of this game actually. It's not bad by any means, it's functional. but the fact that you can play only as one character, the way they did this is it can definitely feel a little bit
I'm not being insensitive.
kind of like a
I'm
missed
curious.
opportunity But we'll get to that later. I need to toggle. I forgot that I toggled the slow walking mode. Here the game teaches us about double jump. Again, very classy stuff. You put a gate in front of a player, and the only way for them to overcome this gate is to use this new mechanic that you teach them as a like reinforcement tool. Something that Industrial could definitely kind of borrow or like use for their tutorials. That's for sure. Oh, I like this one. a little quick time event.
Almost made yourself a very late war casualty.
Not funny.
A nice little jump scare to kind of again to re-engage player, I guess you could say, in this otherwise very light gameplay-wise sequence. One thing that I enjoy about this one, if you go back and if you try to jump again, it will the jump scare will just basically reappear. Which is kind of awkward when it happens like this second and third time, and yeah, it definitely looks a little bit junky, you can say, scripting wise. But yeah, just Peter, come on, you can do this. But I mean, I kind of understand why it's left it this way, and it's just you don't really expect players to like go back for some reason, and actually it's both ways. Yeah, so it's in this particular moment you don't really expect like your average player to try to go back for some reason, so it's still kind of funny that it happens every time. And the music too. And other components that need to unlock new stuff.
I like this. This is fun. The three of us hanging out, just like when we started this gig, before you-know-who joined us. I do not hate everybody. I tolerate Quill. Quill's a swell guy.
I hope you get that promotion, Rocket.
Are you calling me a bootlicker? I've seen you flatter your way out of Kree custody.
She is winking.
And here we have one of those, again, very typical sequences where you have to go through very like narrow corridor and like in slow animation, while some dialogue happening at the same time. And usually, like, one of the reasons, as far as I know, why games like AAA games do this is to use this those sequences for like loading a new like section of the level to kind of hide it. But I don't know if I guess maybe this is what this game does too. And so, and I'm not really sure. You can also maybe argue that those sequences are like good pacing wise, to kind of slow the action. Damn, this vista is just so huge. Like it's like almost 360, right? Damn. Can we have a little bit of a slide?
Whoa! Pretty sure that way's a dead end.
You sure?
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
How can you even tell?
Just trust me, all right? Hey,
And
group. You
another
think
thing that I like a lot
Final
about this
guard
game,
here?
and I'm
Go
gonna
to the triangle?
show you.
Pyramid of pure evil that corrupts everything it comes in contact with. You happy, Quill? You found the thing I told you was there, but you didn't listen. A dead end.
The mythical void. Death.
Yeah, this game reacts to
Would rather be
your actions.
What?
Which I guess to your it's not the correct phrasing. The correct phrasing is like it reacts to the way you navigate through the level, because that's basically like one of the few actions that are available for you, basically. And it's I mean, it feels nice when characters just react to what you do, right? So for example, and it's if you kind of try to mingle in one place or like go in the opposite direction, that's nice. Yeah, I can go this way, but if I will stay, for example, here, it's pretty common for characters again to comment like and a bit like, what are you doing, and react to your behavior. So this is definitely one of the, again, kind of neat elements of this game. That a lot of dialogues there, like they're reactive, they're based on your actions. Oh, what's this? I have some journals that we can read through. Is there anything actually? Nope.
You done gloating?
Oh, I am never done gloating. I am Groot. Yep, classic me.
Oh.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Nice
Didn't
dodge.
scare you, did I?
No.
Aw.
Truly have a gamer instinct.
Worried. That's cute.
Shut up, both of you.
And it's like another thing that they use, kind of maybe a little bit too much even, I would say. It's they have a lot of this kind of like little jump scares, you can say. We had one before with that like long jump sequence, right? That is kind of awkward when you try to go back. And this is like another example with this like collapsing floor under you, which is you don't expect, right? Especially when you play the first time. Which is, I mean, again, kind of like a neat way to sort of to re-engage player, to freshen up a little bit, to spice a little bit these very like again very simple, light on gameplay sequences where you just walk around. And now we picked up advanced components. I love naming in this game. Components and advanced components.
All good, no worries. But watch your step, guys. This junk isn't as stable as we think.
That is one big mushroom.
Take that, brittle stuff.
Okay, now this is how shooting in this game works.
I hate these ship-eating parasites. Larkins would chew right through the Milano in 2 cycles. Looks like they've gotten nice and fat, dining undisturbed in here for 12 years.
Interesting. What if I ignore them? I'm supposed to shoot at this thing, but if I just go past...
Optimal thumper placing distance should be just up ahead.
No, okay, just...
I'm
Wait a
thinking
second.
Right in front, through the giant hole where this ship's cockpit used to be. Well, that's grim.
Gross.
Nice splatter. Hey, 50 units says I can clear more of these suckers than you.
As if. Whoa, what the? Rocket, did you do that?
The scoreboard? You like it? Hacked it into your visor cover last time you took a snooze.
You hacked into my stuff?
Considering how many times I fixed the Flarkin thing, it might as well be my stuff.
Yeah, okay. This is one of those things that they do in this level, and they basically never come back to it, which kind of sucks. I wish they reuse this mechanic, but this level, it basically features like a side objective where you have to snipe and shoot like those worms or whatever they are, and it's basically a competition between you and Rocket, who gets more of these creatures or whatever. It's just again nice sort of activity to feel those like downtime that you can ignore if you want, and as you've seen, you can basically just run past it. Actually, it's a little bit unexpected. You would think that they would like force you to shoot this thing, and like put some kind of a gate that opens when you shoot them. But well, it's an optional one, so. Oh, another one.
Amazing! I should have been recording. Bridge over. I want to.
Yeah, as I mentioned, they kind of do it a little bit too much, too often. So it's even kind of becomes a little bit predictable, maybe, that those constant collapse of floor or something like this.
He's alive. I don't know, but he's twitching. Flarkin, Scott stained, Quill. You okay down there?
Yep. Yeah,
Interesting how they switch to first-person perspective
Shortcut.
for this
Without me.
cutscene.
I'll catch up.
Okay. There's a crapped out Nova Corps missile bay just on the other side. We'll meet you there.
Yellow and blue missile bay. Got it. Okay. Crawling through creepy old ship. No big deal.
Easy there, Quill. Pretty sure nothing's gonna jump out at you. Except maybe me and Groot.
Okay, we have a bunch of stuff to shoot.
Hey,
One
Drax, what makes you so sure this
curious thing that about this narrow spaces that you have to go through very slowly is that you can actually go through them.
You fall into another hole, Quill?
You can go through them like on opposite side,
Do something.
which is a little bit unexpected. Because, for example, I remember Gears of War 5,
Only the bits that have
the latest one. It features the same sequences, but as you go through them, they also serve as a gate, basically, because once you kind of exit this narrow space, you can't go back, like in that game, which makes sense, even so it's maybe looks from player's perspective inconsistent that they can do this, but in this game they actually allow you to go back. Even so, for example, if I go back, if I change my mind, I can't do it. I can only go forward, which is I mean, I can kind of understand why they don't allow you to go back in this position, because you basically need to like a different animation, right? As you exit this area. But yeah, it's still not perfect. Better than Gears of War, better than Gears, but well, yeah, it's just Gears, right? The name, they changed it.
Well, was that you?
I shot something. Like you said. I've got a way forward.
See? Never fails. Ooh, don't die, don't die, don't die! Aw, hey, little guy.
Oh, and here we have our first Covert encounter. It was very, very cute, cute thingies.
That's cheating! You guys should have seen that. It was this weird blobby thing. Not falling for this again.
Yeah, okay, this is kind of awkward. So, as you've seen, I tried to progress further. Because this is your pass as you have to go through. And I was curious how they handle it. If they put some sort of gate on the player's way, but nope. You just get teleported back to the arena. Which is yeah, maybe not the most subtle way to return player to the combat encounter. Fantastic. Oh, that's kind of nice. The way you kick them.
Everything okay over there?
Quill nearly got himself eaten by a blob or something. Should have heard him squeal.
You must fight with dignity, Peter Quill.
Or at least die with it.
Not funny.
And now we can actually go forward. Yep. Yeah, it just...
After we catch this monster, we really should spend half a cycle loading up the Milano with tech.
The longer we stay here, the higher the chances of us getting caught.
Yeah. It's just such a waste.
And again, if I remember correctly, like in my casual playthrough, I encountered these like very awkward, I guess you can call them gates too, when that just teleported back to the arena. Like
That is
I encountered them unintentionally, and this is I don't think this is a good way to gate the player, because it feels kind of like a level designer gave up basically in this area, right? They was like, man, I need to put a gate here, and I need to think about what can it be, right?
kind of hard to believe you were a farmer.
And they thought about it for some time, and in the end decided just to give up and say like, whatever. I'm just gonna put a trigger here that turns on fade in, fade out effect, and teleports player back to the combat space. It's definitely a little bit sloppy, I think.
Remember, these thumpers ain't gonna lure SWAT if they're in the wrong place.
Don't worry, Drax took notes.
They are rich in detail.
Well, we got a lot riding on your gal pal's mystery monster tip. I hope she's legit.
Like,
You could even tell if she had an honest face.
I think a better way would be
It smell like flowers. Too much. Seduce Starstruck.
just even you can let the player like destroy this this like whatever this thing, those crystals, or like a foam, I guess one way to describe it. Just don't let the player to go through this. Actually, how do I go through here? I don't remember. Oh yeah, you go into like this. So I think a better way to handle gating for that encounter would be just don't let the player to go through this narrow corridor until they finish the encounter. that would be still again a bit inconsistent, right? But that would be so like in the face, so explicitly, you know, saying you that. So sorry, buddy. We just we can't let you progress until you kill all the enemies in this area. Yeah. Here we have another nice reveal. Okay, that.
Are you kidding me?
The funny thing about this balancing sequence is that I can't actually fall off. If I like press button like to the moving to the left or to the right, it's nothing is happening. So I just can't fail it.
That was too close. You okay,
Yep.
Groot? Well,
We're fine, but we can't jump that.
you don't gotta jump. There's a sturdy support beam on this side. Get Groot to grow a bridge across. Just ask him nice like. He does it for me all the time.
Yep.
All right, Groot. Let's see that cool vine. That's one hell of a party trick, big guy.
So yeah, we can command other characters to use their abilities, whether to like let us progress
Share your contacts and sources.
through the level or like in combat encounters. And so
Only that you've got a guy that makes the booms, you've got a guy who can reconstruct faces, you've got a guy who never says no.
this is basically the way I think they kind of try to compensate for the fact that you can only play as a Star-Lord. That you just other characters have like a bunch of abilities that you can ask them, you can command them to use in like combat or like on all these like progression type situations. And the game definitely tries to incentivize you to use these abilities
Sorry
constantly.
about what?
Groot's people never even got a chance to fight. Whole Dastan planet was torched at the start of
Which
the war.
is, I mean, I think this is a kind of a nice compromise. Yes, it's not the same. It's not the same as playing from like different characters' perspectives.
Hey, think Groot can make it to that?
Nope, that's way too far. And there ain't nothing
But
good to grab
it's
on.
still something I would
Come
say.
on, we'll find another way around. All right.
No,
Boom. Right under your nose, Quill.
ah, you piece of shit! I was busy.
Do I look worried? The resin will hold. You ain't that heavy. I seen this goop anchor a Shatari dreadnought. We gotta go that way, across the gap. Somehow.
Yep.
Groot, I found a hitch. Can you latch onto it?
Hey, Greenies, you see any blue and gold ships out there, you let us know.
We have seen many such ships.
He means active ones. We haven't talked about what to do if we run into a Nova Corps patrol.
We'll restrain them until you're done here.
Bad idea. Those cops are all connected through their stupid helmets.
If you see cops, you get my ship out of here. Even if it means leaving us behind.
Fuck that!
Trust me, I've dealt with Nova Corps before. Even helped them catch real criminals. I can talk my way out.
You think that Milano can outrun a fully powered Nova Centurion?
She's done it before.
Damn, this wall,
Nova Centurions probably had to tow all the scrap to one place.
honestly, it looks like a wall that you can run on, you know, this, but this is not a mechanic in this game. The way it just looks with these arrows especially. Well, not arrows, those triangles
Double Agent is trying
that kind of point into
Right.
into direction.
Drop your guard, I'll strike.
Just you really think that your character is going to run on the wall now, but nope.
We didn't lose him. He wandered off.
Yeah, this is our second combat arena.
What do I gotta do to get a last name like Drax's?
Catathians have no need for surnames.
Okay, here we go.
All right, set her down right there. Yep, one to go. Flark! No, no! Flark and Skaggy! Kratak and
And of course you
That's
can
what's
go
wrong.
back.
Maybe you put it down too hard.
Let's just find a solution.
The solution's a new battery with a charge.
Okay, we're on what's left of a ship. Full of ship things. Gotta be things that power ship things around here, right?
Yeah. Maybe you're gonna want to use your visor for this. You find a replacement while I finish scraping the fried wires.
Okay, and we have a little bit of a puzzle now. So we have to find batteries. Let's shoot these things first. Just because we can. Yep. Looks like what we need.
Found something with a charge. Kinda looks like a spacey car battery. Okay, this thing isn't gonna zap me, right?
The chance is minuscule, at best. You'll be fine. What are you waiting for, Quill? Grab it.
Yeah, the thing about this this visor mechanic that other games employ too.
So, Drax.
Let's
That
go, Star Pants. Bring it over.
they trivialize a lot of, let's say, like a puzzle in this one, right? It was like extremely easy for me to find out this battery because of the way it was highlighted,
Yeah,
which
you're waiting for
definitely
someone
just
to bring me my
doesn't feel
battery.
good, right? The way these mechanics they trivialize your objectives, but at the same time, if you think about, imagine if we actually had to find this battery, like without this mechanic. In this case, maybe maybe it wouldn't be that bad because we had this like goo, whatever it is, that has a very distinct color, right? So
Maybe they just wanted to move on.
in this case,
Pass behind.
it was
Past cannot be left.
maybe it wouldn't be that hard
For every step.
to notice this goo and shoot it, and then get the battery. But in many other instances, you can imagine that trying to find like a very small special object like this battery in this very dense, this very cluttered environment, it would be without any sort of UI support, right? Like a visor, that would be very frustrating and an unpleasant activity. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting topic to think about how there is the visors. They why these games use them for these types of puzzles. It's like it's understandable,
Of course, there ain't any plants here.
but
Junkyard.
maybe how
Plants
good
grow
this solution
where they
is.
got food. This place is nothing but
I don't know.
scrap and
It's
nano. And no, they couldn't live off the goo.
not an easy design problem to solve.
Here you go.
That'll do nicely. Just let me tinker a bit. I'll have to do some tweaking once I see how much juice this thing puts out. So watch my back.
Watch it from what?
Now you can see how nicely they frame camera to the enemy spawn, to the spot where those
This fast, it's gonna short circuit.
those cute things came out. And now they teach us in a very forceful way how to use the other characters' abilities. Maybe a little bit too forceful. And have a nice screen that presents this character. Oh, this sound is very unsettling on the background. Honestly, they don't even look like they can hurt me. I don't even run away from them. So they're kind of spiky, you can say. Definitely not spiky enough for me. Kicking them is very satisfying. And another cutscene to show us a very perfect frame where the new enemy appears. Again, very good contrast to what Industria did with its combat encounter, right? This game is it is very deliberate. It always shows us where the new threat comes from, right? Where the new enemies spawn. And again, compare what Industria did. The way the new enemies were basically appearing out of like fucking nowhere in that game, right? It's just spawning silently somewhere like in the level, which would often lead to like very frustrating surprise, especially if it was like a ranged enemy that could shoot you from the distance. Okay, let's
Good. Use that beer. Kill them all. Duck. If I don't fix this thing, they'll keep coming. Done. We're all plugged in.
Wow, just in time.
I'd like to see you fix it next time. Come on, 2 down, 2 to go. I don't see any way out of the missile bay except that passage, bud.
I wonder. Damn, I should have checked how they handled gate in this combat area, because there was nothing preventing me to go this way, right? I didn't think so.
I don't have kin.
My family is dead.
So I could just go this way if I wanted to.
We'll make sure you get a proper burial. Girl, say some nice words.
Yeah, it looks like they would just teleport you back
I bet Lady H has a poop
if I try to escape. Okay, we have a little bit of a choice where to go through. And I remember what it affects. I don't think it affects anything actually. We can. The funny thing is we can see how other characters slowly go with us. Yeah, this stutter, this like the game kind of dropped the FPS for a second. Maybe that was loading. Maybe they indeed use those just for loading, like parts of a level.
Man, that thing is ridiculous.
And of course, we're getting into this this giant head.
A robot, but it would have been space work. That ain't even the biggest one.
And this is like a hand, right? No, so good.
Plus half a dozen Mega Sentry prototypes, Star Stealth models with modified sneak attack parameters, one with a big thruster instead of legs. Wonder if they ever got around to finishing any of those. I wasn't gonna stick around to find out. This old Kree tech gets
No,
me
no,
wondering,
don't fall.
where would I be now if those
Oh, no.
Scots managed to keep
Oh no, oh.
experiments? Yeah, chances are
Yeah, I found a place where you can get stuck. Oh, okay. So they have a way, they have a mechanic to get you back. Got it. And it's a more gentle mechanic compared to the one in Elden Ring, where if you get stuck in like in Elden Ring, the game just kills you like after some time. In this one, they just teleport you back, so that's nice. That's nice to have a fail-safe system.
How do we know the monster we're looking for ain't one of these things we already killed?
If it were worthy of Lady Hellbender's collection, it would not die so easily.
Oh, look at let's read about this big head. What this thing is. Lore sentry wreckage. Experimental Kree sentry robot. Yeah, I have no idea who Kree is. I think it's like some kind of race. Not a big lore expert of Guardians of the Galaxy. But I love that they actually let you like move through this
Very talkative gun.
to this robot, like
Yeah, that part was an accident.
like explore its
They tried to
hand, for
fix it a
example.
few times.
That's nice.
The entire facility was the problem. I wish I'd gone back and blown it up before the end of the war.
Hmm.
Of course we're going the right way. Just keep your eye on that mining ship.
Oh.
That's where we want to end up.
What's a mining ship doing in the middle of all these fighters anyway?
God damn it! I'm losing. I'm losing this competition. Whatever. Okay, yeah, so this looks like an optional area. I can explore. Maybe. Can I? Oh no. So this is.
Keep working at it.
Stop.
You'll get
Like.
there.
So that was that's what all it was all about, I guess. So it's just to shoot those swarms. Okay, kinda disappointing, but whatever. This game is very light on exploration. The Kree were in Captain Marvel. Yeah, I kinda remember that like a race or something, but yeah, yeah, not the biggest, not the most knowledgeable person on the lore. Ah, look at this.
Not even close.
Nice.
Groot, need you to shoot a bridge right into that eye socket.
Now, I want to see you do that to something in combat.
Yeah, I really love the progression of this this area. How we walk on this giant hand in the beginning, and then we get into this robot's head literally through its eye.
Is that?
Well, that's nice.
I'm about to win this bet, Will.
Here goes nothing. We're inside a giant robot head.
And I got robot parts inside my head.
Oh, look at this.
Inside your head.
Rocket scores. Hey, Groot, what do you think I should do when I win this bet? I mean, with the units he'll owe me once I win.
Well, I know what I'll be doing with my winnings. I'm saving up for our next stop on Contraxia to get one of those Zeronian massages.
Ugh, you're so predictable.
Oh.
Don't congratulate him. Let's see. when I beat Quill, I'm gonna get my hands on some rotating hyper circuits.
Boo! No one knows what those are.
I don't think I missed anyone. Actually, I think I did. I hear these ones. They have like a very unique sound to them. So that's a nice hint they give you.
What do you think, Drax? Should we get in on this bet? Think of all the hyper circuits you can buy.
Are you making fun of
Oh,
me?
what?
Do not wish to
Okay, can't go through this way. What? Yeah, I really love the side activity
How's
that
bet going over there?
Crushing this.
they introduce in this level.
Catch it up in no time.
It's a little competition. And it's kind of weird how they just... It's like they use it only once. Oh, come on.
You know what, Quill? I think it's unfair. You got 2 guns, I got 1. I think my points should count double from now on.
That's cheating.
Oh, look at this hand.
All right, Thumper
Nice.
goes there, Quill. Hey, Thumper ain't gonna install itself.
Oh.
It's not gonna piss off every critter around, right?
Sorry, Quill. Not taking no chances after the last one. I gotta test it real quick.
Not again.
Rocket! I only flipped the switch on and off to see if it started. Gotta love that kill rate.
And now we can use Rocket's abilities. Well, only one ability so far. Yeah, so, like, different characters, they have, like, different effects, you can say. Groot can do some crowd control. And Rocket has those very handy grenades. So, which is, again,
That's the spirit. I'm loving this.
the combat is in this game, it's functional. And I kind of like it, how they force you to constantly use his abilities and like combine them together.
Easy for you to say. You've got a pointy stick.
Like let's immobilize this. Fuck, Rocket, come on!
How are there this many of
It's too late. Whatever.
Danger close, Rocket!
I knew I was missing all the fun last time.
Hey, I'm happy to take this round to Ernest. I thought we were safe.
I have a new enemy.
Come on, now we gotta deal with junk slugs?
Don't gawk at it. Shoot it.
Very helpful, thanks.
You're welcome. Now stop distracting me.
Do we really need to test these things?
Yes, we're not taking any chances.
Oh yeah, it is like that time. Yo. Oh yeah, I'm gonna murderize the lot of ya. That is not the word.
Buy some time, Groot. How are there this many of them?
About to be one less.
Blitz and Rocket!
Take this.
Sounds like Rocket's having fun.
Oh. Okay, I'm playing on easy mode, obviously, but I'm still getting close to dying somehow.
Flat.
It is indeed satisfying.
Let's see those branches! On those boom! Nice splatter, Rocket!
I know, right? What was that worth? 5 points?
Oh, come on! You can't just give yourself points like that!
Sure I can. Hey, Green, team. Looks like we're done installing our thumpers.
Great job. We'll meet you at the mining ship.
Yeah, let's go through this hole.
All right, mining rig is right there. Of course it's secure. As secure as a broke-down Chitauri shipwreck's ever gonna be.
I guess this is our next goal.
That's cause you keep calling it gooey stuff. It's nano-resin. There is no other way. This is a straight line. Don't be paranoid.
Come on, Groot. We need to get across here. And Rocket wouldn't put you at risk, right?
That's right. I've always got your back, bud. Nah, it just looks unstable like everything else in here. Don't get your twigs in a bucket. Yes, the resin can hold a stupid warship. I'm telling you, it's totally safe. See? I'll even prove it. Huh? Look at this.
Rocket?
Oh, fuck.
Guys, jump!
No! Ah! Piece of moldy driftwood, you could have died saving me. I love you too, you selfless son of a truck. Come on, Quill. He says he'll meet us at the mining ship. I don't want to make him wait.
That's it? We're not going after him?
He says it's fine. We'll meet him later.
That was
Everything okay?
that was weird.
Groot's signal just went dark.
His radio must have broke when he fell.
What happened to your timber companion?
He ain't Timber. He's alive.
Fell.
I really don't know if you're being clever or dumb right now. Team Rocket out.
Yeah, the exploration in this game is it's on the light side in terms of yeah, the location of those resources is just sometimes it's just behind some crate or something. She's again, I don't think it's a big deal really. For this type of game, it's fine. Oh.
On the next mission, I do not wish to be
All the 5-person jobs I know are heists.
No more heists. Not until we make a name for ourselves, at least.
Oh. Actually, damn, I need to look at them up close. I kind of wanna see how they look.
Lots of Chitauri ship husks out here on the edges.
Chitauri are like roaches. There's never just one.
They're kind of cute. I like them. But, come on.
Am I the only one who's fed up with how much this entire junkyard stinks?
Smells kind of like
that is convenient.
Fruit.
Yeah, that's one of the smells.
How many are there?
Well, I'd say between 2,000 and 3,000. Hey, what's grosser than 10 Chitauri nailed to a ship?
I don't know. What?
1 Chitauri nailed to 10 ships.
Nice. Man, if that afterburner kicked on right now, we'd be toast.
Let's hope it don't, because we have to find a way through this thing.
I kind of like how they put two of these two roads basically for me and for the rocket. It's just honestly, it looks like kind of makes me think about that maybe at some point this game had some, you know, being a cooperative, you know, experience, sort of aspirations, ambitions. It just looks so funny.
Crap. This turbine's right in the way.
And of course they both
Get through it.
like collapse.
These things open up to let gas through, right?
Yep. You saying we're the gas?
Today we are, if we can get it open.
When in doubt, okay.
There's a drone access tunnel over here.
Too bad we don't got a drone.
Can you squeeze in there?
Knew it. Rocket, fix the thing. Rocket, clean up the mess. Rocket, crawl into the mystery hole.
See anything?
Yeah, a manual override.
Team Rocket, we hit a snag. One of our temper points was covered in resin, so we're gonna fly around and scout another spot.
Just make sure the new spot as close as possible to the original one. Because of maps and angles.
So that's basically a rocket's ability when it comes to those traversal encounters, that he can sneak through those kind of like ventilation shafts.
All this scut by hand or by ship, technically.
Maybe they retrofit their star blasters with Nova Force gravitational shovels.
Huh. Yeah, that would work.
Great. Another turbine.
Yeah, that is how these things are usually built.
Oh, look at them.
Between you and me, I think
I love that they have those very big,
Why's that?
kind of exaggerated eyes.
picking on me for a day.
Come on, most of the time you poke at them first.
Yeah.
Even so, actually, up close it kind of looks... You can see it looks a little bit low res, right? It definitely feels like we shouldn't be able to see them from this distance. This is not a AAA quality. This is not a AAA quality, you know, asset.
How do you make a dead Chitauri float?
Ow.
It's just kind of funny.
I think Yanu told me that.
Also, it's funny that Rocket
Chitari's a
ignores
dead
it.
Chitari.
Yeah, Korax was okay. I wonder how he's...
Do you want to shoot this one, buddy? It feels like he can't, huh? Maybe it's like one of those... Oh, I mean, I can. Weird. I wonder why he ignores this one.
You know, we make a pretty dynamic duo, Rocket.
Keep your shirt on, Star Pants. You ain't
Oh,
no
yeah,
brute.
let's just
I
shoot it.
have his stretchy arms, but I've got a killer soundtrack.
Ugh, that's Terrence Scott you're always listening to? Someone's been practicing.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh.
Hey, what gets louder as it gets smaller?
I don't know.
A Chitauri in a trash...
Wait a second, where's Rocket? What?
Oh man, that one's rough, but good.
Oh, that's another one. Interesting. Where'd the rocket go? Did they just teleport him?
You sure I'm not winning? It feels like I should be winning.
I mean, it's your tech doing the counting. I guess it could be defective.
It's not defective.
Sounds like I'm winning then.
Yeah, some sassy stuff is going on that I probably shouldn't pay attention to, but
We're back on track. The mining ship ain't too far.
Think Groot's already ahead?
yeah, it looks like they just
Hope he didn't get
teleported him.
distracted. I've been thinking about buying him a leash. He spots something shiny, and the next thing you know, he's on another planet.
Oh,
It wasn't me this time, I swear! I don't like this!
Hope I don't tear my pants!
I'm gripping this thing with muscles I didn't even know I had!
Oh crap!
Where are
Great timing! How did you guys...
Good to see you two. You're gonna want to cross the ship as fast as you can. We're seeing a lot of movement.
Yeah, Scott's getting real violent out here.
Just try to hold her still for us!
That's not gonna be an option soon.
This position is untenable.
Drax says hurry it up, Peter.
Assassin,
We see it.
One thing that I love about these, you know, those sliding sequences that we just had, we've seen that they used as a gates, like the smaller versions, basically. But what about what I like about these that serves a kind of like big set pieces, sort of, is that it's such a elegant way to make a player traverse like a huge distance, like in very short period of time. And at the same time, it's a very nice spectacle, right? It gives you a little bit of adrenaline rush. So nice again way to spice things up in terms of pacing, right? It's a like very neat sequence in terms of what it can do, like for your level, and it's kind of unsurprising that a lot of AAA titles use them. Like again, the latest Gears, there are a bunch of those sequences in that game. Or like another game that comes to mind is this Star Wars Last Jedi, I think, the one that Respawn did.
Incoming! Watch out!
That- and have another set piece.
I'm taking her out of here!
Oh, okay. I was wondering if I can fail this one, and I definitely can. Another thing I say that it's disappointing that loading screens are just they're just pitch black with this animated icon in the bottom right corner. It's kind of, yeah, feels a little bit weird that they decided not to put any, you know, nice concept art maybe, or just a screenshot of a level on the loading screen. Kind of weird choice, I'd say. Actually, I forgot to do a very important thing. Give me a second. It's I need to add 3 bottles. Just a second. Where's the third one? That's the third one. Okay, we're fine.
you perished, Peter Quill.
Too much debris! I'm taking her out of here!
So I'm curious if you can actually like get hit by those things, and it looks like I can't really. The only thing that can heal me is that the floor collapses.
Keep running!
Yep. I love that they turn off the floor collision a little bit too early, so you clip through it and then you just die in this very awkward pose.
Too much debris! I'm taking her out of here!
No, that was unintentional. Yeah, again, as I mentioned before, the controls in this game, yeah, dashing against your will because you like misclicked is a very common thing.
Perished, Peter Quill.
Too much debris! I'm taking her out of here!
Go! Keep running!
Oh, the way they tilt camera, kinda nice. Oh, yeah, that was weird. Didn't grab that ledge for some reason.
Have you perished here, Will?
Too much debris! Let's take her out of here!
I wonder if this this set piece, this part of the level, took like the most time, you know, to make, like compared to other sequences. Lots of distractions this one, right?
All in one piece.
Got it. Meet you in a tick.
Why am I saying it's dark?
It's nice and What?
My visor went supernova. Is it broken?
Overloaded sounds like. Must be some kind of residual energy in here. Come on. Flark and tensor joint. Just neat. Wiggle the. Okay, so life support's moving back up. What's it look like out there?
Oh, mother of space particles.
Quill, you okay?
Yeah, it's just...
I'll say this: Peter's haircut is just it makes me feel things. Let's put it this way.
Well, that's concerning.
What was that?
It's a swarm of old cleaner bots. Maybe.
Oh, cleaner bots.
They don't know. You okay, buddy?
Yeah, the relationship between Rocket and Groot is just so adorable. It serves as a nice contrast, especially in the beginning, when like everyone in your team just
Yeah.
hates each other or like don't trust each other.
We saw some cleaner bots accidentally at a distance. We're totally
Okay.
all right. They just ran away when it saw us, right, Quill?
Rocket, I'm not so sure that swarm thing was inoffensive. I feel kind of bad.
Oh, we
about
have a little exploration area.
Quill took
Looks
a
like.
pot shot at this massive worm nest. Chunk of something fell off, and the big floaty creature came out of it. That
Oh, I think there was this like a collectible that is basically like a custom skin
Hey, you guys get them along
for your character, like for one of the characters.
Guys?
maybe they got tired of hearing you yell.
But I guess like once you pick them up, like
place gives me
in
the
one
creeps.
playthrough, you can't pick them up again. Which I'm not sure it makes sense for like a separate playthrough, like on a separate save slot. It's kind of a weird choice.
With Chirago shop. Quill's dumb enough to lead us into a trap, but don't sweat it. Ain't nobody knows we're here.
Okay, nice. Now we have this nice indoor area. Again, for a little bit of a contrast. So we can chill a little bit and relax
Better be showing up
from
soon.
that 360
They better not have
gorgeous
here by
vista.
ourselves.
that was assaulting us before.
Here you go. Rendezvous coordinates are that way, but we'll have to find a way around the rubble.
I'll try to find a side passage.
Look at this old beauty. A table. This is a vintage Model T engineering workbench. They don't make them sturdy like that no more. Hey, come on, Quill. Let's see if this beauty still works. Maybe.
Oh, that's very convenient.
Hey, hand me that part.
Yeah, and this is workbench. Where can we upgrade our characters? Let's just buy some random stuff.
Shiny upgrade, nice and crafty. And voila! Yeah, there's a way through if we can clear out that crud.
Oh yeah! Nailed it! And thanks for the upgrade.
All right, let's squeeze our way out of here.
So, that thing we set free...
What thing? I didn't see a thing. Definitely don't want to talk about no thing.
So yeah, I got this upgrade that basically, I guess, I didn't even notice it. I guess it was like an obligatory one that I couldn't skip. But basically, it kind of adds this a little bit of a new level, to shooting, which basically is about when I like overload my weapons. Like if I shoot at very specific time, I can like shoot with this very strong, get some very strong shots basically. So that's like nice, nice way to make otherwise pretty boring. The shooting in this one, it's like one of the weakest parts, I would say, of the combat. It definitely helps to make things a little bit more interesting. Oh, I completed the tutorial before the tutorial hint appeared. A rapid reload, yeah. So yeah, this is the thing that I already finished, which is kind of funny. It's kind of funny how they this tutorials screen, it's attached, it looks like to like a trigger that is placed like somewhere here, so you can actually even kind of complete it before triggering it, so it's kind of funny.
Perfectly safe, right?
I don't trust your definition of safe.
Nope.
Wobbly. You guys hang back a sec.
Oh, that hurt.
This place is crawling with ugly. Guys, I'm not alone down here.
Yeah, this creature is definitely
Holy crap!
I can't really call it cute.
Most punchable thing I've ever seen.
Actually, I don't know about Peter, but I don't really want to touch it, I'll be honest.
Knuckle sandwich time! Give him one from me, Quill.
Where does those came from? Huh?
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, what?
Hey, Quill! Groot says the bugs called their friends!
Right in the face! Thing!
Incoming!
Man, Rocket, you really missed out. That was amazing.
Team Rocket! Finally. We couldn't hear you before.
I got new ability point.
Messing up our comms.
Yeah, something really ain't right in here. And Quill fell down in
Uh.
a hole.
Yeah, and we also like open a bunch of New abilities for combat stuff. Yeah, let's get this one. The progression system in this game it's pretty simple. Like which maybe another sort of factor that can contribute to the disappointment of some players.
Guys, we really need to get better at the buddy system.
She is not my buddy. I will find you, Peter Quill. Describe your surroundings.
Old metal, old mining equipment, just old.
Noted. Peter Quill.
Why did this?
Old equipment, but I
What?
will not see you.
This whole place is old equipment.
Why did it explode? That there's nothing here. Damn, I got baited. Ah.
Hello? Oh, another freaky thing!
How freaky? Kill it!
You read my mind.
Yeah, the way they like not very subtly teleport you after the cutscene, it's just this is very embarrassing, right? We have a new mechanic, a stagger bar. Okay. Oh.
I will protect you. Nobody's hiding. You're up, big guy.
Hello, Drax.
The great beast falters.
Great work. Now let's finish it off. How's that for a permanent haircut?
Your blasters?
Sure did.
Save some for me.
Now that I think about this, what they called it, rapid reload, I think. I wonder if they kind of
Fair fight.
borrowed it from Gears of War again, right? That has a basically, well, not the same but very similar reloading mechanic. When you have to, click a reload button,
Missed you, Drax.
during very specific moment.
I am trying to destroy.
And now I have Gamora.
My turn!
Chop him, Gamora.
Time's up! Next time, get a thicker cell!
A nice introduction of characters into combat, I would say.
Found and saved.
A little bit forceful, the way they take control from you. And it's
I parked the Milano near the last thumper spot.
kinda actually when you pay attention, it kind of becomes obvious how they teleport you for cutscenes in like very specific spots where they want you to be, right?
There's a wonder the nimble assassin has not abandoned us
But
already.
I think during casual playthrough, if you like play this game as like
a compliment.
as an average player, it's not that noticeable. Okay, let's yeah.
All right. Pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It's a possible.
Let's see that fancy footwork, Gamora.
Bet you can't do this.
That is physically impossible.
And now we can ask Drax
You can
to
have that container.
Behold the might of a katana.
to move this big chunk of metal or rock or whatever. So yeah, those are basically the abilities that Gamora and Drax have
I did as our leader.
for
Not
you know
all
those
of us
progression sort of
Make up your mind.
Puzzles.
Are you mad I served Thanos or that I betrayed him?
neither. In spite
which is
of
again I think kind of neat that each character can has something that he has to use to in order to get I get to get forward. Considering that, again, those the load time, the downtime in this game, you don't really do much. The exploration is pretty like simple and primitive. The puzzles too, so you don't have much to do basically, right? So that's nice. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I can shoot this. And why I did this? I'm not sure. Okay, this is where drugs came from, I think, right? Oh, this is where I should go, okay.
Hold that for me, bud.
Where shall I relocate it?
Can you move it over there?
Done.
Drag's ability is, it kind of stands out compared to others, considering that you can actually, like, you can ask him to put this big chunk of rock anywhere you want. Other characters, they have a more straightforward abilities that you don't really have much choice. You just press a button and they do the thing. But Drax actually can kinda you can use him a little bit more of free way, I guess. So that's kinda interesting. By the way, what's in this window? What? Excuse me? Game? What? What happened? Oh. Wait a second. Did this rock just move basically? This is not where I placed it, I think. Huh. Okay, this is weird, but whatever.
Rocket.
Perhaps he has located our monster.
We don't even know what it looks like. The intel was extremely vague.
It wasn't vague. It was rushed. It's probably some cute little.
Nightmarish abomination.
Lady Hellbender is a renowned warrior. An ideal specimen would reflect that
Oh.
strength.
Like I said,
Flash
something
components, nice.
scary.
I disagree. Strength is endearing.
With a name like Hellbender, Gamora's probably right. It's got to be something scary,
Nightmarish. A proper apex predator.
snarling and nasty. More teeth than all of us combined. Bat-like wings with razor tips. Probably spits poison or acid.
Or acidic poison.
I hope all these are true. I yearn for a worthy challenge.
A bunch of lore stuff to read about. Whatever.
You know, I've seen these big mining ships before,
So that
but I
looks
don't
like a
remember
critical
ever
pass.
seeing a detachment starfighter.
Alice ordered these demolish our
Ah, missed it. Fuck.
spawn.
Actually,
Failed the skill check.
I had nothing to do with what happened to your people.
But you were familiar with this.
And now I jump. Okay.
Yes.
Of course you were.
Let's see what I got. Bunch of advanced
Once
components.
we deliver her prize, Lady Hellbender could become an influential.
Yeah, this is like the most advanced form of exploration this game has.
You wanna turn
And you have like
the
this
galaxy
like
into an
little
extortion racket?
branching like optional pass
I
that you
want
can
people to offer us bigger
you can
tasks,
explore,
as they fear her wrath.
Same thing, Drax.
but that's really it.
Ever see the remains of a planet after one of these things mined it?
They mined whole planets?
Everybody needed war resources as fast as possible. Many systems out there are now just scattered debris.
Were those systems uninhabited?
Depends on who was doing the drilling.
Here we have another sliding sequence.
Whoa! Rocket, Quill, you got some timing. We got company.
Okay, now our team reunites.
Is this from the last supper? We haven't even placed it yet.
And now we have a... Oh God. Need to help Rocket. Actually, I can't, I think. Oops.
We need to regroup!
You're right. This isn't working. It's like we woke up the whole ship. There's honor even in defeat. Just hang in there. Red fried and petrified.
The huddle. Oh yeah, it's another mechanic in combat.
Guys, huddle up.
It feels like they're everywhere, laughing at us.
And yet, we cannot retreat.
No one wants to retreat, big guy, but I
Yeah, like during these moments,
Quill.
you kind of have to like kind of figure out what the mood of your team is, which is very no. It looks like it's also on timer. Fuck.
This isn't our first rodeo. Problem is, if we play it cocky, just one little mistake
It's
and they're gonna
it's
break
very
it
easy to figure out what your team is thinking about. Huddle. Yes, well, definitely should have paid more attention. Yeah, very bad at motivating my team. Damn. It's kind of interesting that the game actually lets you fail this one, which is it was definitely unexpected. They can. Okay, now let's use all the abilities we have. Oh damn.
Drax, destroy!
This is more like it.
Okay, so green team has its uses.
Stand a chance.
We ain't such a bad team after all.
Did Rocket just compliment us?
Glorious! Bring on our monster. I am engorged from the thrum of battle.
Didn't need to hear that.
Yeah, using those abilities in combination,
This way.
one with another, it's
Senses are fine-tuned.
definitely probably like one of the most satisfying parts of the combat in this game.
Packing it on my display.
You actually like feel smart that you
Milano should be right on
you
the
combine
other
different
side. It
abilities
was open when I came
for like a greater effect. But that's like that's basically it. I would say
Excuse me.
in terms of like of depths, like a mechanical depths that this game provides to you. Well, you unlock more
My
abilities
blades are eager
in
to
the
eat
future,
this
but
monster.
Remember,
that's really it.
take it alive. No accidents this time. I don't want a repeat of Yormont.
Yormont was not an accident. I simply did not agree that the Snark's mercenary deserved to live.
He looks like it's still got some juice. Give it a go, Rocket.
Watch a genius at work.
You are a miracle worker, man.
This tech was built by people who make holes in giant floating space rocks. It's almost insulting.
I have to say, that is an immaculate parking job.
Thanos never tolerated imperfection.
Never been a problem for Quill. Yeah. This is it. Last spot.
Can't wait to be out of here. This place feels like it's about to collapse on itself.
I cannot wait to meet our monster.
I thought you were mostly interested in meeting the buyer.
She is a respectable collector.
Is it working?
Yeah, don't worry, Sunshine.
Is it, doing it?
What?
It appears to be broken.
Ain't nothing broke. That's the sound it's supposed to make.
What sounds?
You can't hear that.
Hear what? Our monster has arrived.
I see it.
Good. Oh, crap, the door,
And here we have a
works.
kind of like an introduction of another unexpected character that we'll see in a while.
That's one less thing to hide behind.
That's kind of like interesting encounter that again the game doesn't really repeat.
Try calling it like a pet. Here, monster. Who's a good monster?
But we kind of have to hunt this creature.
Face your punishment.
You should have brought a net.
But it can still run. Gotta be some way to slow it down. I think it's staring at me.
Aw, Rocket found a friend. Holla, that thing stinks.
Space llama.
What the flark is that?
Definitely not a monster.
Adorable. It's more matted than an Asgardian goat.
It's kind of cute.
Not present this
Kinda like it.
creature to the monster queen of Sector 9. She will laugh at us.
Maybe we can use it as bait.
I knew those thumpers wouldn't work.
What? My thumpers are state-of-the-art. Musclehead's the one who rushed at the first thing that came through the door.
My head is not made of muscle.
You guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes. Now that is a monster.
All right. Enough with the warm-up. Time to catch us a real monster. Let's get paid.
What in hell's name is that?
Definitely not cleaner bots.
Watch it!
Whole place is crapping out. We gotta get out of here, now!
Curse these volatile ruins!
Tracks, go!
It's kind of interesting what they do in this part. They basically subvert your expectations twice, right, in a row. The first is this encounter with the space llama, right, that they present as a kind of this unknown monster creature, and once you capture it and you find out that actually no, it's a cute space llama. Then we get like almost like immediately this grand appearance of this monster. We even get this like a boss Hellsbar, right? But then again, like almost immediately we get this completely different, unexpected outcome with this weird shapeless creature appearing and defeating this monster. So kind of curious what they're doing in here. It kind of makes me think that maybe they actually planned to have a proper boss fight, but didn't have time to implement it. Considering that this is the first level, right? And the first levels, they're like usually, as far as I know, they're made like basically in the end of production, and you kind of have all the things, all the mechanics figured out, all the assets. So I wonder if it was kind of like planned to be structured like this right from the start. That they wanted to mess with the player in this manner right from the beginning. Oh yeah, now we have this Spaceship Simulator kinda.
On it!
Focus on flying, Peter.
Someone play this man a song!
Now we're talking! Watch the ship!
I'm watching.
You wait! Drax, what are you doing?
I am holding my buttons as Peter Quill instructed.
Yeah, the mechanics are very simple. You can kind of awkwardly control the ship, and you can shoot also, but yeah, the spaceship controls in this game, they're even more awkward than the normal combat controls.
Thread the needle.
Don't even think about it.
Quickest way through is through.
You fear dying with a guilty conscience, assassin.
But I mean, it's a nice spectacle, right?
Go on my ship!
My ship.
Which is
That's it. Let me drive.
which is
Gotta get us
what
going.
this whole sequence is about.
Not dead yet.
Maybe we are, and this is hell.
Do not be ridiculous. This place lacks the eternal frost of Sarduth.
Your hell is frozen?
The Tathians do not like to be cold.
Try putting on a shirt.
See? He's so.
Group says watch out!
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
No,
You want me to take the controls?
it's it's very funny that they actually didn't put any like music alternative for this sequence, because I think if you play like in casual playthrough, there is like a nice soundtrack going on. Actually, let's should I risk it if I like put it like for a few seconds? Will it be okay?
Clearly.
Yeah, you can hear the music. So on the stream, it's yep. This is again what I was mentioning. It's kind of awkward to play this game. That they say that the music will be replaced, right, with alternatives. But in the not always. It looks like, which sucks. This section without a nice soundtrack, it's definitely loses its appeal a little bit, or maybe not a little bit.
Make it. Hit the blue button!
What blue button?
The one for the secret boosters I added!
Can you please stop adding things while I'm asleep?
Punch it, Peter.
Now is not the time for hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, fuck yeah! Definitely a fan of the blue button.
We're shot on all sides. We ain't gonna make it!
We'll make it! Maybe!
There's the exit.
See? Home stretch!
Our last breath.
Yeah! And that's what I call a win, people!
How's that a win? Our monster just got eaten.
Whatever you can fly away from.
Means
Oh,
you
look at the
screwed up because
space.
You had to fly away from it.
Please don't be Novacore, please don't be Novacore, please don't be Novacore.
It is Novacore.
Nice title reveal. Okay, I misremembered. The level that I want to show on stream,
Palace Hope.
it's not the second one, it's the third one, I guess.
Did you say Hala's Hope?
There's this thing I gotta do. I'll be right back.
We need to get rid of that animal now. I'm serious, Peter. If it stays on the ship, we all go to prison.
No one's going to jail. It's a harmless space llama thingy.
Harmless? Remember Inakubi?
Not really, no.
That's because they scorched the planet because an idiot smuggled in an Exelon.
I will eject the beast into space.
Whoa, 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 we're not ejecting anything. It'll make us look guilty.
It could be carrying Zephron's disease.
Which is why Drax is gonna hide in the secret cargo compartment behind Groot's plants.
Peter, Jason, Quill.
Really? My middle name? Hey, Corell! How you doing? How long's it been? 2-3 years? You look good. You been tanning?
This is a new low, Peter. Even for you.
Corell, I swear it's not what it looks like.
That you're a junker trespassing in the most restricted area
Need to add another bottle. Nah, whatever.
who consorts with thieves and murderers, apparently.
Hey, killing people for money ain't murder, lady.
Nice to see you two.
Right.
Peter Quill, I found these items in the space that you told me about. There was not enough room for both the other thing and these.
Peter Quill, of planet C-53, under Galactic Law ZXB-47, I am putting you and your crew under arrest for
Actually, can I call you back?
What?
Please tell me that is not a crate of super illegal tech.
It is a crate of super illegal tech, which also happens to be very valuable.
Really?
What? We're on a Ravager ship. Even the flarkin' bulkheads are stolen.
Well, we can't fit both in the compartment.
I will eject the crate into space.
Eject the crate and I melt your face! The Milano's weapon systems are 4 generations behind, Quill. We need that tech, more than we need some stupid farm animal.
That farm animal could be a Class 3 biohazard. You want to end up in the kiln?
Okay, last time I actually saved the animal. Let's try to...
Peter, you're willing to gamble on a space llama thingy?
I'll convince Corell the llama's harmless. She knows me.
And I know Corell.
Not like I did.
You slept with...
No, okay, so I guess the llama stays either way.
I can get us out of this, guys. You just gotta trust me.
Which makes sense. It's important part of the
And
team.
that would be your boarding party.
Important character. Yeah, they switch from first level, like from first chapter to second one, very quickly. They don't even let you give you time to breathe, right? Very tight pacing wise.
Silence, prisoner. Time to meet with law-breaking pirates like you.
That's just it. We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Yeah, that's right. You check those records, Buckethead. Nova Corps licensing permit 67398-2.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No. Rocket.
So I let Groot fill out the paperwork. I fixed it with an addendum.
Not the most well-known heroes you could hire, but definitely in the top 5 of most awesome names. Contributing members. Groot, a Flora Colossus, last of his kind, fearless in a firefight, an awesome best friend. Rocket, bona fide super genius and a wizard with explosives. Definitely not a raccoon. Gamora, adopted daughter of Thanos, deadliest woman in the galaxy. Need we say more? Drax the Destroyer.
I don't like how they reintroduce each character again.
Last and definitely least, Peter Jason Quill.
That's it? That's all you wrote?
There was a character limitation.
Sorry, excuse me, I just need to...
Cadet Gold, what are you doing here?
Oh, you don't know? Really? It says right here. Prisoner processing training. I'm your official trainee.
Aren't you a little young for the Corps?
Aren't you a little old for that hairdo?
I should check with the captain.
No. No. She definitely signed off on this. You know how thorough she is about signing stuff? And if I may, sir, the real concern here is Regulation 7A regarding prisoner footgear. That one's jet boots are in clear violation.
They're decorative.
Good work, Cadet Gold.
Great, there goes Plan B.
We don't need a plan B, I got this.
No, you do not got this, pirate.
I wonder if I can skip. Yeah, I can do this. Oh. Okay, so yeah, this is the second one. I guess we'll go through the second level we'll go through the third one, and I guess this way I'll end this the walkthrough of the Guardians. Yeah, so that was the first level of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, the tutorial level, and again, I think it was a nice game to play through and compare its its design sensibilities, the modern contemporary AAA like design paradigm that it follows, sometimes right to the letter, right, compared to the previous game, to Industrial. So in terms of its design, I think we kind of basically saw all that the game has to offer. But I just want to show you like the third level, because it's so gorgeous, it's so good. Maybe I'll skip this one. We'll see. But I think, yeah, that's it for today. It's the stream is 2 hours long already, and okay, yeah, that was I think it was nice choice to for a game to stream after Industrial. Yep, GG. So yeah, thank you Zombie for coming, and thanks for anyone who watched the VOD and get to this moment. Yeah, I'll see you next time, I think on Saturday probably. Well, so have a nice rest of your day, stay safe, and bye bye.